Hey, what is up, everybody? It is Andrew, GingerHacker, Karate, and we are hanging out tonight kind of for a late video, but I am up. I am in the mood to jump in some Try Hack Me. And as I've mentioned before, I'm kind of jumping back and forth between my SOC Lv1 and SOC Lv2 training with Try Hack Me. And I know we've talked about and kind of shown you some of the updates within SOC Lv1. And I'm just going to kind of jump in today and just knock out a few of the rooms and knock out some challenges and kind of just start talking about you guys and see what we can kind of do. And we'll jump into SOC Lv1 right now. I obviously have mentioned before, they added some additional rooms, reference the network security monitoring, web security monitoring as well. The SIM triage for SOC. To include, actually, which I do enjoy, they actually additionally added in some different SIM environments. So having to get to, here we go. I think it can go to Elastic and also Sentinel. So yeah, I thought that was kind of neat and kind of cool. And they also gave you some of the additional open door and hidden hooks, boogeyman challenges as well for your SOC Lv1 capstones, which I think would be very important for the SOC Lv1 analyst exam. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and jump into just this first piece of it and knock out our blue team introductions. And I think this is a great way that also, if you haven't noticed this, Try Hack Me does a great job of giving you a learning calculator for your schedule. So telling you how many hours a week you plan to study. So let's say you have a goal of studying just 6 hours a week. This gives you an estimated time of when you should finish, which I think is actually fantastic. So yeah, let's just go ahead and jump in. We're going to leave off where we left off here, which is our SOC role in blue team. So for those that are looking to go into the blue team, this is going to give you kind of a great little introduction as well. So we've learned about SOC Lv1 analyst roles in the previous junior security analyst intro room. Learning objectives for this is going to be just understanding concept of purpose of blue team, exposure to a place of the SOC without the company structure, and finding out your career path as a SOC Lv1 analyst. So some prerequisites they recommend is that SOC roles and processes and junior security analyst intro room. Go ahead and hit continue and keep on moving through here. So here we have our hierarchy. So have the aspects of everything from our executive levels to security leadership, your security managers, and your technical levels. So your analysts, engineers, red team, GRC specialists, and so forth. So looking at this diagram above, the top executives like the CEO usually focus on global business. And that is why they hired the Chief Information Security Officer, or CISO, or a similar role who knows the business needs and can create the most suitable security departments. Security departments, we have our red team, GRC team, and blue team. So awesome. So let's just go ahead and jump into all of these questions. A lot of these questions are going to be very just reading the material up above and then understanding which one's going to be the best fit. So which senior role typically makes the cybersecurity decisions? And we were told that is the CISO. Awesome. And what is the common name for roles like SOC analysts and engineers? And that is blue team. Blue team right here. SOC analysts and engineers. Perfect. Oof, if I could spell right. There we go. Now, for those wanting to go into blue team work, this is a great kind of room, I think, that does a great job of just giving you this introduction of kind of what roles and procedures and duties that the blue team can do and consists of. So blue team is about defensive security, meaning it is consistently monitoring for attacks and tries to respond to them quickly, depending on a company's size and sector. Blue team can include a lot of different roles and sub-departments, usually counting up to 3 to 50 members total. Now let's explore the most common blue team departments. So majority of you all know the term SOC, or Security Operations Center. And security team's first line of defenses, so operates usually within a 24/7 aspect, collects and monitor logs, cooperates with the IT team, creates detection rules, investigates security alerts, and writes summary reports. So here we see that they're going over various alerts. They handle most attacks. You can also read more on this on the SOC structure in this room. But an efficient SOC is usually composed of the following roles. So a level 1 analyst, level 2, engineers, and managers. Now we also have our CSIRT or CIRT, Cyber Incident Response Team, usually called on demand, supports our SOC with an analyst analysis, handles critical incidents, hidden threats, performs deep forensics, and recovers breach systems. So you might have a threat intel expert, threat hunting expert, some malware and malware analyst, forensic lead, and your CSIRT manager. Now, here we see the specialized defensive roles. So your DevSecOps, penetration tester, GRC auditor, AppSec engineer, threat analyst, or an AI researcher. So that's kind of neat. Let's see. Which department handles active urgent cybersecurity incidents at CSIRT? Does blue team focus on defensive or offensive security? And that is defensive. Because our offense security would be more of our red team. Well, everyone, real quick, while we're kind of knocking out this room, I do have a video sponsor tonight, and that is Dakota Snow and the amazing IT Career Accelerator. So I actually need to get with Dakota because this icon has updated to a pretty new slick logo he's made. But yeah, Dakota Snow is doing a fantastic job bringing into those trying to break into cyber and having an amazing community that allows you to talk with fellow folks trying to break into the field, as well as even having one-on-one mentorship sessions with folks like myself or Dakota for some one-on-ones, resume reviews, deeper dives, and so much more. A lot of folks leverage this as well for a great place to connect to fellow folks trying to break in. They have member forums, custom resume templates, monthly career workshops, courses and workshops, an exclusive resource library, and as I mentioned before, some one-on-one coaching with some of industry experts that are in the field trying to help you break into cyber. So, fun fact, scan this QR code right here, and you will also get 20% off your first 6 months. Now, they do have a free tier as well if you're looking just to jump into the community and be a part of the growing IT Career Accelerator team. So yeah, thank you, Dakota, and thank you for the IT Career Accelerator for, as always, getting to sponsor these videos and help folks break into cyber. All right, well, let's keep moving along as we finish up this room. We have advancing SOC career. So starting as a SOC analyst level 1 may be a great option to broaden your cyber world awareness, better understand a more specialized role, and kind of initially break you into cyber. So the SOC level 1 roles are specifically that. They're level 1. They're going to kind of help get you into a situation where you get to get your hands across a lot of different cases and alerts, a lot of different scenarios, a lot of different reports, a lot of different tools. That is really going to level and better your understanding on how this kind of works. So let's see, scenario example, internal SOC, you work in a SOC team with the bank and protect the bank systems. If you're part of a MSSP, so managed security service provider, you work for a global MSSP protecting its 60 customers in Europe. So here we just kind of go over the differences between an internal SOC or a managed security service provider. MSPs are you're maybe having more than just one client. It's the fastest way to kind of summarize this. Internal SOCs would only be like you're only working up with one victim or like one company. So I know in this example, they use a bank, could be a school, could be a shopping Target like Best Buy or a shopping retail store, compared to an MSP where maybe they do a credit union, a chain mall, mom and pop shop, and 2 different schools within a small community. So kind of good things to understand. So what would you call a cybersecurity company providing SOC services? That is an MSSP. And then which role naturally continues your SOC level 1 analyst journey? Which role naturally continues your SOC level 1 journey? Did we see that? Oh, let's see if we can find that one, because I actually didn't see this one. Oh, SOC level 2 analyst. Duh. Natural step. Yeah, so after level 1, it becomes level 2. And it totally makes sense. SOC level 2 analyst. Awesome. Okay, cool. It looks like we do have a final challenge for this one. So for this task, imagine yourself as a CISO of Try Secure Me, a big multinational company. You oversee multiple departments and deal with incidents every month. This time, as many as several incidents are happening at the same time, and you have to choose the right people to deal with every one of them. Do you know how security roles well enough to complete this challenge? Well, let's see. And we're using the simple just view site, which is going to split screen this, which is also fantastic. So yeah, let's take a quick peek at this and see what we can do. Is it a drag and drop? Oh, it is a drag and drop. Cool, perfect. A SIM is unavailable due to a storage limit. Who can investigate this issue? I would give that to an engineer. So let's pull that there. Okay, and it seems like it's going to be one for every single place. So perfect. This is going to be cert. So because it's saying immediate response, and we know that cert is going to be our folks that do that. Let's just make sure there's not a better position for it. So cert. The SIM created an alert about a firewall brute force. You should start the triage for this alert. That's going to be a SOC analyst. Who can check the new version of TryHackMe for vulnerabilities? I'd maybe say a GRC auditor. Let's try that one. So we have 3 more things left. So HR manager with Anna launched a phishing malware. Who should make deep analysis? I'm going to say a SOC 2 analyst. This might be the GRC analyst, I wonder. Ah, and it won't let me undo it. All right, well, hold on. We're going to go pen tester. Oh, no, that's going to be threat researcher. Gerg. Okay, I can do it. Okay, cool. I think that's how I want it. Yeah, we did it. Oh, yeah. Sweet. First time. So cool. So yeah, this was actually kind of fun one, and it kind of gets you making kind of think who could do what and be the best piece of it. So good. Yeah, it looks like we got the flag. So awesome. I'm going to copy that over. Awesome. Drop that in. And yeah, perfect, guys. So that, guys and gals, that was a fun one. So yeah, this is super easy. It says 30 minutes. I think we did this one just under 15. But yeah, this is a fun little room, and just some of these intro rooms with the SOC level 1 path are going to be a great thing to do to kind of like very much get your feet wet, step you into the kind of roles and duties that kind of going to go over what all these positions are going to actually consist of. So yeah, I think that was a fun little room. So we'll go ahead and check this box. Awesome. And we are congratulations on completing the SOC role in blue team. So yeah, excellent. Good job, everybody. So yeah, we're going to keep kind of doing these throughout the week as we kind of go through the SOC Lv1 path and the SOC Lv2 path that I'm doing. So just as these fun little reminders. So these paths and this training is very doable to kind of stay on topic, I think, and go into understanding what it means and kind of takes to get into this kind of training. So I know that room said 30 minutes. We knocked it out in 15. So to say maybe I want to do 1 or 2 rooms a night to continuously kind of push through and get into those modules for these learning paths is huge. It doesn't take a huge long time to do, and it's fun. It's a fun little gamified way of really trying to break into cyber and kind of learn these fun topics. So as I mentioned before, we're going to be slowly going through a lot of these rooms, and I'll be picking and choosing which ones I kind of go into as we do checkups, or if there's any specific rooms you would like to see me go through or help explain, please let me know. I know I leverage and I push out a lot of my folks that are trying to break into cyber and getting into blue team work. I point them to try hack me on the SOC Lv1 path. It hits a lot of good notes and a lot of nails on the head for core concepts on how to use SIM tools, phishing analysis, network traffic analysis, getting into SIM triage tools as well as using Elastic and Splunk, and so much more. So, and it is an amazing way to get yourself ready for the SOC Analyst Level 1, Security Analyst Level 1 training that they offer. So yeah, everybody, make sure you guys like, subscribe, drop a comment in the video of what part of the SOC Analyst Level 1 course path you are in right now. And yeah, we will catch you guys on the next video. Thanks so much.